So what I'm excited to talk about, because you're offering something for people like myself who are solopreneurs, and it's called the Start Right program. So tell us a little bit about what is the Start Right program?
Well, I'm super excited about this, Chrissy, because I've known for a long time that there's a huge need for this, and I have not ever really been able to figure out how to address it. I've tried many times, but the Start Right program, we're calling it Start Right Do-It-Yourself Bookkeeping for the Solopreneur, because our target market really is larger companies and those people that have been in business a long time. And what I see out there is these solo people who really can't afford a high-level accounting firm. We're sort of a boutique firm. We handle the complicated situation. This whole other segment of the market out there, like you said, like yourself and other small business owners, are doing it alone, and they barely have time to keep all the balls in the air, and they certainly don't have time to handle things on an ongoing basis. So this program is made for people who really just know they need to track things better, but they don't know how to do that. So we're really offering sort of a combo of services from what we traditionally do. So I'm looking for people who either have no accounting or are doing something maybe in Excel or, some sort of a spreadsheet, but they haven't really set up an accounting software program to handle things. That the advantage is with the software, you can get those reports and you can tell where you're going, and you can set those goals and you can target where you want to go. Not to mention that, of course, you get the clean financials to give to your CPA, and that's a huge benefit. And if you don't, if you can't afford to just outsource the entire accounting department, which solopreneurs usually can't, then this program is for you, or for those type of people. What we're going to do is go ahead and do this setup. It's kind of a 3-step process. We're going to set up their bookkeeping in the QuickBooks Online for them. That's step 1. Step 2 is kind of the key piece for the solopreneurs. Because it's a very simple business, we will train them to handle sort of the day-to-day processes that need to be done, sending invoices to their clients, receiving in money, the basics. And then we'll do, like I just said, you need that ongoing oversight,
right,
to make sure it's clean, because then we can go, okay, you thought you were doing it correctly, but you somehow took a little bit of a deviation and now you're doing it completely wrong over and over and over. Because you can do that really quickly. You can have like, okay, this is the process and I do it over and over. And then one day you kind of just step a little bit to the side and all of a sudden you're doing that process wrong over and over and over. Right. And that's where the oversight, we can catch that and we can put you back on track. And so the 3rd step is the monthly oversight.
So why do you feel this is so crucial for solopreneurs to take advantage of, and like what kind of stresses can you help them avoid by, having someone like you take care of their books and their accounting?
Well, I don't know what the latest statistics are, but we all know that there is a high fail rate for small businesses. I want to say 1 in 5 in the first year or something like that. And my goal is to keep people from failing. And I think if you don't know your numbers, you're kind of running blind. And for me, I think it's really critical for every business to have some sort of an accounting department that is actual and real, not messed up, you know what I mean? Which is, like we talked about earlier, the biggest problem I see. But it's really to help them succeed by knowing when they're making money, how much money they can take out of the business, setting money aside to pay taxes. Did that answer the question completely?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yes, absolutely. So you seem really passionate about this product. So why are you so passionate about it?
I just hate to see people put their whole lives into something that they love doing, and within a matter of months or years not have invested tons of money and have lost that money. And it's really critical to me. I mean, I just think you can't run a business without a strong accounting department. And I just see these small solopreneurs all the balls in the air. They're wearing so many hats, you know. I
Mm-hmm.
love that UPS commercial, the CEO, chief everything officer.
Right.
That's what you are when you're a solopreneur. You're a chief everything officer. And so
Exactly.
for me, it's about learning to outsource the pieces that you're not strong at, that other people can help you with. And this is a real compromise situation where we're helping you at a minimal cost. This is a really, really a fabulous deal. I mean, I just can't tell you what a great bargain it is,
Mm-hmm.
where you will have that oversight. You will have the professional behind you. You'll have the expert to call on, but you'll do the bulk of the work to keep the costs down. So for me, it's that wanting to see these people succeed. I mean, it's what drives me every day. I get up and like, who can I help today? How can I help somebody else live their dream? Because
Right.
this is my dream, and my dream is seeing all those other people live their dreams successfully.
Right. Absolutely. So when somebody wants, let's say somebody is interested in the Start Right program, what part, at what point in their business would they be a good fit for this? Is it somebody that's only been in business a year? Could they have been in business maybe 3 years? Do they have to be at a certain money making point? What do you suggest?
Well, I think every business should start with strong financials. I mean, again, you can run into trouble so quickly. So it
Right.
could be somebody who's brand new, just starting out, somebody who's, like I said, doesn't have an accounting system at this point, or is using Excel or maybe Square or something that kind of gives them some sort of reporting, but it's not the whole picture. So it's not about how long they've been in business. It's about where they are in their bookkeeping, and can they really tell what's going on. And if they don't have it in an accounting program, they probably cannot. So
Right.
it's more about where they are, not how long they've been in business.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. So after a client has been with you, let's say a full year, what things are they going to appreciate when it comes to tax time?
Well, number one is they don't have to take that box of receipts into the CPA and sadly get turned back with the CPA going, you do something with this.
Right.
We work with a lot of CPAs, and we have a really good reputation with them because our clients go in with the financials clean and ready for the CPA to run their taxes. That's at the end of the year. Obviously, the day-to-day functioning is critical as well, like I've talked about, as far as setting goals and driving your business and knowing where you are. That's a day-to-day or month-to-month thing.
Right.
But that end of the year is such a huge relief. I can't tell you how many people. I remember this client a while back, you know, I felt she had boxes and boxes of receipts, and I, you know, kindly took it all because it helped us to figure things out. And I felt so bad because at the end I came back and I'm like, okay, I got 2 pieces of paper for you. And I thought, wow, she spent all this money and she gets 2 pieces of paper, right? And she was so excited. She was like, oh my God, that's exactly what I needed. I needed
Right.
summarized. I needed it put into a really simple form. And so ever since then, I've been like, okay, I don't feel bad about it anymore. I mean, it really is about summarizing it all and having it make sense and making it really clear for you as the business owner, as well as for your CPA.
Right. So let's say someone isn't ready to have a professional do their accounting. What are like the maybe top 5 tips that you would give a small business if they're thinking of handling their own?
Well, you know, obviously you need a business checking account. You need to keep your personal funds and your business funds separate. You should not be using your business checking account to pay your rent or buy groceries. They need to be separate accounting systems, separate checkbooks at least. Always be saving to pay your taxes, as quarterly taxes for self-employed people tend to get people into trouble more than anything else, I think. And don't draw off more than you earn. I think people, you know, they don't realize that you have to set like a personal budget on it and work within what you're making and not drawing off more than you're earning. And it's again where the reporting makes the difference, because you know what you're earning. I think a lot of people look at their bank account and they go, oh, I've got this much money. I need to live. I need to pay my rent. I'm going to pull this money out.
Right.
And then it's time to reinvest in their product or their supplies or whatever, their marketing, and there's nothing left. So That's a really big one. So that's 4. 5, get a professional accounting assistant as soon as you can.
Right.
You can't go forever without it, you know.
Right.
I mean, I really encourage people to use professionals, whether it's us or another company, but we like to work with the small business owners and get them going and get it clean from the beginning if possible.
Okay. All right. That's all the questions I have. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Well, I just want to reiterate that we're super excited about this program, and we're looking forward to working with solopreneurs. In this case, the requirements are that it doesn't matter how long you've been in business, but you cannot have any employees. We're not going to take anybody in the program who has inventory or sales tax. You can have 1 bank account, 1 credit card, and obviously if you have an accounting, we would have to start you over. We would prefer you not have any accounting set up yet, but I would encourage anybody who is a solopreneur, whether you're just starting out or you've been in business a couple of years, to reach out and talk to me, and we'll find out if you're a good fit for it. We look forward to working with whomever, and obviously if they're not a perfect fit for this program, we have other ways we can help people as well, and we certainly will guide you with that.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much, Sherry, for sharing all of this with us today. I've learned so much, and I'm sure our audience has too. Thanks again.
All right, Chrissy, thank you.